This is the Why I Hate and Love Pickleball podcast. I'm Bill Wong. For the past few months, I have not recorded an episode because I've been busy teaching and working on a new project, an AI model for pickleball. I've always been fascinated by the power of numbers, statistics, and metrics. The 2003 best-selling book, Moneyball, written by Michael Lewis, chronicled the story of the Oakland A's manager, Billy Beane, using data-driven strategies to build a competitive baseball team with a limited budget. I wondered if I could use AI to extract data from video for pickleball. This is a challenging, demanding project. As a background, the major areas of AI include machine learning, natural language processing, which enables machines to understand, interpret, and generate human language, generative AI, AI that creates new content, text, images, music, and code. People are most familiar with ChatGPT, robotics, expert systems, neural networks, computer vision. Computer vision, which enables machines to interpret visual data like images and video. I am focused on computer vision. My main motivation was my daughter, who was drafted on an MLP team and then traded. I heard she was traded due to her partner's inconsistencies, and I set out to prove my thesis through numbers and statistics. I had to learn about AI, current technologies, and how to program, since I had not programmed in many years. Most importantly, I needed to narrow my scope so I can focus. As a coach and a player, I observed a score is similar to a car's low-pressure warning light without any specifics. Which tire is low? What is the current air pressure? What should the air pressure be? The current pickleball metric is DUPR, a scale from 1 to 7, where 3 is a beginner and above 5 is a professional. One of the many problems with DUPR is based on a win-loss as a team. Most of pickleball is played in doubles. However, if I play well, few errors, many winners, and many defensive stops, but my partner makes many errors and few winners, we lose as a team, and my DUPR would fall. Over the past few years, my DUPR has fallen even though I am a much better player today. I don't play many tournaments because of the time and expense. I divided the AI project into multiple phases and created an analogy, the oil industry. There is a lot of crude oil, but it must be refined. Vehicles cannot use crude oil. They require gasoline, oil, and jets require high-octane jet fuel. Ultimately, I want insight from the video. Video is the crude oil, the stats and the metric is the fuel, and my destination is insight. I gathered hundreds of hours of raw video, and now I'm learning how to refine the video into statistics. Similar to the refining process of the early 20th century, they processed a few gallons of crude with the goal to scale to thousands of barrels of crude. I use RoboFlow as my AI tool. Also, YOLO version 11, Byte Tracker for ball tracking, Google Colabs for development, and Microsoft Visual Studio for programming. For model training, I gathered sample images to teach the AI the court, the net, the ball, players, and the rules of pickleball. My most recent version learned a backhand and a forehand, and the serving and returning player. I used more than 20,000 images. The ball is the most challenging because it's small and fast-moving and often obscured by the net or the player. And I had to teach it various types of balls, Lifetime, Vulcan, and Franklin, under different lighted scenarios. For example, I trained the model to recognize the classification of a pickleball court. It required more than 2,000 images to train, validate, and test the model at different angles, lighting, and scenarios. After the processing, which might take several days, the model should recognize a pickleball court on an unseen version, image, or video. My model had an overall map mean average precision of 85%. It recognized the court or a net 95% of the time, while the ball only 82% of the time. I am learning as I go, taking 2 steps forward and 1 step back. Next time, I'm experimenting with a new podcast with a unique co-hosted format with a different emphasis, society and culture, called Boomer versus Zoomer. 2 generations, 1 conversation, an unhinged, unfiltered, and unexpected take on ordinary life told in an extraordinary way. This is the Why I Hate and Love Pickleball podcast. See you on the court.